Buongiorno everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Nora and today is another episode of my new series Goodbye 2020, welcome 2021. Today I am going to talk about all the discoveries I made in 2020. So I will speak about brands, about ingredients, notes, some YouTube channels that I discovered in 2020. So before 2020, I even didn't know the difference between niche and designer. So last year I started to a little bit to discover this word, and my first try in niche brand was a successful one, and I'm talking about Acqua di Parma, especially the Blue Mediterranean line. So Acqua di Parma is an Italian niche brand and I absolutely love it. The Blue Mediterranean line is all about summer fragrances in my opinion. So it's all like fresh, more citrusy summer fragrances. And what I love about this line in particular, and about Blue, what I tried from the brand in general, it's pretty simple, pretty authentic fragrances. So and since I smelled all the Blue Mediterranean line, I will talk about this one in particular, and I think it can also be applied on the Nobile line, which is more of your flower range. As I said, the Blue Mediterranean line is more about your fresh citrusy fragrances. They are not so long lasting, so just keep that in mind. And in my opinion, they represent the Italian coast. So even if you look at the names, so you have, for example, here it's Arancia di Capri, so oranges from Capri. You have Fico di Amalfi, figs from the Amalfi coast in Italy, and so on. My absolute favorite from this line are Mirto di Banarea and Arancia di Capri, and Fico di Amalfi is on my wish list. Next, I'm going to talk about a private line, not exactly a niche brand, but it's like the quality and the vibe of niche. So I am talking about Maison Lancome line. I love this line. I just adore it. I have here two. This is Jasmine's Marzipan. This is your jasmine fragrance, absolutely gorgeous and my favorite from this line. And this I bought for my birthday, and if you want a full review I will leave it linked here. And then I have Oud Bouquet. Gorgeous introduction to oud in my opinion, and again this I bought for Christmas. If you want a full review you can check my Christmas haul, which I will leave linked here. I have here also a new one. This is Magnolia or Rosé. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. This is a smaller size. So the great thing about this line that they have also the small size, although I think they are going to discontinue like the small size, because on the website they have only this one available and another one which will arrive in a few days, and the rest is all sold out, like for almost a year now. So I think it's going to be discontinued, which is a shame. I hope it's not, but anyway, quality is there. These fragrances, they are pretty good quality. Packaging is beautiful, just beautiful. And for the size, for like the amount of product you get in this line, I mean this is the 100 ml I think. It's not so expensive like other brands. So this is like much more affordable like Tom Ford. So it's more affordable than Tom Ford or Giorgio Armani fragrances. and I am looking forward to test more from this line. I'm really intrigued about Parfait de Rose, and the other one, the other rose one, I don't remember now the name, and also Yvan Printemps, I think it's pronounced, sorry if I'm butchering the name. And I'm very intrigued with the discontinued one, La Ventre Trianon, I think it's called. It's more like a lavender fragrance. Anyway, so I am a big fan of this line. I am really looking forward to test every single one from this line this year. Next brand is Tom Ford, and I know, shocking. You can say I only really discovered Tom Ford this year. Last year. So before I did smell one or two fragrances, and I never loved it because, you know, Tom Ford has this very in-your-face, unique fragrances in general. I don't remember what I tried, but I hated it. But this year I tried this one and I fell in love. And this is Eau de Soleil Blanc. It's absolutely beautiful. And since I bought this one, I started to give Tom Ford a chance. Not everything I smelled I loved. I love the Soleil Blanc. I love, actually, shockingly, I love Black Orchid. What else did I test? I tested a lot of the blue bottles, and my favorite, I think, is Fleur de Portofino, I think it's called. I'm looking forward to test it even further. Next is a skincare brand, and I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh my god, 7, 8 products. So you know I'm obsessed about a brand when you have a lot of products. CeraVe is absolutely wonderful, affordable, effective, no essential oils and no perfume. It's absolutely amazing. My favorite, as I said before, is the CeraVe SA cleanser, and where is it? And the CeraVe moisturizing cream. Both are wonderful. I am trying now the hand cream and the foot cream, which I actually like a lot. And the eye cream, I don't know where it went. And I am using now the eye cream. Every product I tested from now, every product I tested from CeraVe was absolutely great. The only one I didn't like so much, as I said before, is hydrating cleanser, but I'm sure it will be wonderful for maybe another skin type. Next brand is the Inky List, and for those who don't know it, the Inky List is like a very similar brand to the Ordinaries, so very focused on active ingredients. I tried these 3. I'm in love with the Niacinamide one. This one is just okay, but again, from what I tried, I think I like it more to the Ordinary one. It's more gentle, if you know what I mean. So that doesn't mean that every single product is better, but I mean, from what I tried, this is what I feel. I am very looking forward to continue exploring and playing with products from this brand, because I'm very impressed with this brand, especially with the price point. You can't beat it. So again, this is a great discovery of 2020. Now I am going to go through ingredients that I discovered in 2020 that I absolutely love. And my first ingredient must be niacinamide. So niacinamide is an absolute wonderful ingredient in skincare. It has like a lot of benefits. So when you use it, you get you are improving your skin in many directions. So it reduces the appearance of pores. It also is very beneficial to regulation of sebum production. It's good for acne. It's good, I think, for hyperpigmentation, and also a little bit of anti-aging. So it's just everything in an ingredient. I use it daily. I used the ordinary one and the one from the Inky List. Love them both, and I use this again, as I said, I use this during winter, as it is formulated with hyaluronic acid. The ordinary one I use during summer. Next ingredient must be azelaic acid. Absolutely wonderful. I went through 3 of this one from the ordinary. Unfortunately, I'm unable to find it anymore. I don't know if they are discontinuing this product, or it's just so popular that so many use it. I don't know. This is my last one, so I'm keeping this one just for when I have like a breakout, I have blemishes. I use it just to put it on it, especially during night. So azelaic acid is my favorite ingredient, because this is the best ingredient or best acid for people who suffer from rosacea, and I have to agree, absolutely wonderful. I really found big improvement with this product, like this ingredient, I mean. Be careful that this acid makes you a little bit itchy, so it's not like irritates my skin, but it makes you a little bit itchy. But just in the beginning, it was like maybe maximum a month, and then I didn't suffer from itchiness or anything anymore. And I always introduce a product or an ingredient very, very gradually and slowly. So I started once a week, then twice a week, then 3 times a week, and I ended up using it a day on, a day off. But since I don't find it anymore, I am now, first I went through the Pixie glycolic acid, which I talked about in my previous videos, which I will leave linked here. And now I am trying the mandelic acid, which also should be a little bit like one of the mildest, the softest, like the more suitable for sensitive skin. But I didn't use it enough to actually do a review of it. So if I find again this product, I will rebuy without thinking and maybe have a backup. Another ingredient that I fell in love with last year is the Centella Asiatica again. My cat. I think she's now making an appearance on all my videos. Is the Centella Asiatica. Absolutely wonderful for people who suffer from rosacea. Sometimes it's called tiger grass, sometimes Centella Asiatica. Very popular in Korean skincare. Asiatic, I mean from Asia in general. It's very, very soothing, and I really can see an improvement. You can see it visually on your skin. It's really good, and it's my favorite ingredient. I have it here. This is from Dr. Jartz's Cicapair. Again, as I said before, lovely product. The only problem with it is that it has essential oils. I am now trying to find other alternatives. I know there is from La Roche-Posay Cicaplast, I think line has also Centella Asiatica. I think I will try this year. This is all the ingredients that I discovered in 2020. I'm looking forward to discover even more, as I love actually skincare. Next are notes that I discovered in 2020, and I mean fragrance, yes. My first discovery was Musk. Not like a discovery, but I really started to really appreciate Musk fragrances, and and really fell in love with them in 2020. And when you say, when someone says Musk, it's always Narciso Rodriguez. They are like, he does the best Musk. I have here Narciso Rodriguez for hair, and I have here Narciso Rodriguez Pure Musk. I have here the Poudre in a decant. Love them all. Maybe I started to love Musk last year because of lockdown, because actually Musk gives you a very clean, calm and cozy effect, at least for me. So for example, my favorite bed scent is Narciso Rodriguez Pure Musk. It just makes me feel relaxed, comfortable and clean. And this year I think I will continue to discover and try more like heavy musk fragrances. Next note is really strange, I know, but it's CocaCola actually. I found myself like falling in love with Boys from Killian. I talked about it in 2 other videos, so I'm not going to talk about the fragrance anymore. I will leave one of them here, linked here. It's one of my favorite fragrances of 2020 and one of my most used one. It's just CocaCola. I don't know how to tell you. So you could say, but yeah, you love the fragrance, but it doesn't mean that you love the note. And actually, I think I love the note in general because recently I discovered this one, and this is La Petite Robe Noire from Guerlain in Black Perfecto. This doesn't have a CocaCola actually scent, but in the opening, just a few seconds, when you just spray it, I get a CocaCola note. It's not listed, it's actually not there, it's just in the beginning when you spray it, I got it. And when I smelled it in store, I thought, oh, CocaCola, I was in love. It's not why I bought this fragrance, but I mean, this is how I know that I actually like the note. I don't know if there is any other fragrances with CocaCola. Next note is, again, I will feature the same fragrance, is cherry. So it's not like a discovery. So just before I discovered this fragrance, so like a month ago, I was thinking to myself, I really would love to smell a boozy cherry fragrance. Not long after, I was in the store, and for some reason, I don't know if I didn't know that this one has cherry. For some reason, I tried this fragrance just randomly and fell in love with it because it has cherries. So this is not your boozy cherry, but it has very nice cherry, sour. It has a very nice sweet sour cherry that remains till the dry down. I'm in love with this fragrance. I have it like for a week now, or 10 days. So it's a very recent purchase. So it didn't appear in my last haul of 2020, but I just bought it like just afterwards and absolutely fell in love. And I'm already like almost using it every day. I'm already I already have a list of fragrances that I want to try with the cherry note, prepared when we go out of lockdown, just to try these fragrances. I'm on the hunt for the perfect cherry, boozy cherry fragrance. So these are the notes. Next, I decided to share with you my absolute favorite YouTube channels that I discovered in 2020. So I have 4 channels that are, like, for me, new. So I discovered them in 2020. They are absolutely not new channels, I think. So my absolute favorite channel of the last year is Jason Stephenson. He's absolutely wonderful. So I tried to meditate many times. And last year I finally got to do it. And I tried a lot of channels. I tried books, channels, you name it, everything. And it didn't work with me. Apps. But when I found Jason Stephenson, it worked. It finally worked. So he has the most calming, very soothing, deep voice, absolutely wonderful. And he has a lot of videos on YouTube, and he covers absolutely everything. I will leave the link to his channel down below, and I also will link my favorite video, which I found the best beginner, like the beginner friendly meditation. He has also a lot of videos for type of meditation, and before you sleep. And I sleep like a baby, so I can't say enough about him. He was like an angel sent to me during the lockdown in 2020, so I absolutely love him. My next channel is a skincare channel. So I follow a lot of skincare channels. Most of them are very famous, but this year I discovered Dr. Vanita Rattan, and I think she started the channel in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. So Dr. Vanita Rattan dedicated her channel to skin of color. And basically what she is saying that all the ingredients that everyone and YouTuber is talking about is actually not suitable, not all of them are suitable for skin of color, which was for me like shocking, because I thought skin is skin. Ignorance, I know. No, some ingredients, like for example glycolic acid, is not suitable for skin of color and will cause hyperpigmentation. So this was a real discovery, and I love her. She did a review of all the brands I think that you can think about, and talking about the ingredients and why she likes it or not like it. So she was very helpful for me to find products that don't contain fragrances and essential oils. So a big shout out. I absolutely recommend her. Next, I have two fragrance channels, and I can't pick between them. So first one is Jus de Rose. I think also she started her channel in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. If you love fragrances like I do, you have to check her channel. She is absolutely gorgeous, and she actually works in the industry, of fragrance industry, if I'm not mistaken. So she's really knowledgeable. She is absolutely wonderful, especially if you are talking about niche brands. And she has like this very happy, energetic attitude that I absolutely love. So I highly recommend her. The next one is a fragrance channel, but unfortunately it's a German channel. So maybe if someone speaks German can check her out, but I just can't leave her out because, again, I love her. I even wrote to her and asked her, why don't you do like videos in English? And she replied saying that she doesn't have the time, and I absolutely understand. She has like I think a daughter. I understand completely. Just number one, I find her very knowledgeable, very professional, and the way she speaks is so calm. So I think I didn't mention the name of the channel, sorry. It's Leni's Sense. And again, she's a German YouTuber. She's just amazing. She has a very calm voice and attitude in general. This is everything. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumb up and consider subscribing to my channel, and maybe check all the other episodes from this series. I will leave them linked down below. And that's it. Have a great day. Ciao.